It's the first week of July of 2016, and many employers are grappling with the new minimum wage increase that went into effect in many cities across Southern California. Hello, welcome to the Employment Law Report. Today's Friday 5 is a video. I'm coming to you from my home office, so I hope you don't mind the surfboards in the back, but it is the California Employment Law Report, and it is July, so I figured it would be appropriate to do the video from my home office today. I'm getting a lot of questions from California employers about how to handle some of the new minimum wage and paid sick leave increases that went into effect across Southern California and many cities such as Malibu, Pasadena, Santa Monica, City of LA, County of LA, and the City of San Diego. A lot of issues coming up, and I wanted to just do quick 5 pointers on how to some items that employers should review in complying with these new minimum wage and paid sick leave increases. So first off, employers obviously need to know what city or county laws that apply to them in order to figure out if any of these new minimum wage and paid sick leave increases take effect for their companies. But don't. There's many resources on the internet. I'll post some links down below in this video too to figure out what city or county you're in, especially for Los Angeles. The county has a nice resource for finding out what area your company is located in. But don't assume just because you are not located within the city or county that the minimum wage is going up for, or there's an increased minimum paid sick leave, that those laws don't apply to you. Many of the ordinances require that you apply the higher minimum wage if any of your employees work 2 hours or more in a particular week in that city. So whatever hours they work in that city, if they're working more than 2 hours per week, need to be paid at the higher minimum wage, that city or local minimum wage. So it's important to do that search, understand where your employees are working, and make sure you're complying with all applicable laws. Second, employers need to contact their payroll company, obviously, and ensure that the new minimum wage is being updated for all the employees, and that the paid sick leave is also being tracked appropriately and being reported on the employee's pay stubs. But don't assume that your payroll company is going to do this automatically and knows what laws applies to your company. You need to be very proactive in this regard. Reach out to them, make sure that they've updated the minimum wage, they're applying the correct minimum wage, and they're tracking the appropriate amount of paid sick leave. Now, the paid sick leave requirements are different than the state requirements for LA City and San Diego City. And each of those ordinances has some unique differences. So employers are urged to talk to local counsel, employment counsel, to make sure that their policies and their tracking of the paid sick leave comply with those local laws. And also ensure that your payroll company is paying the appropriate overtime rate for the new minimum wage rate. Just double check that they're doing that well. And while you're talking to the payroll company, ensure your pay stubs are correct and they list all of the information required on the pay stub. Third, employers also need to post posters regarding the new ordinances or local laws. Many of the local laws require new posters, sometimes 2 posters, to go up. The good thing about the posters is they're freely available from many of the cities or counties that pass the laws, and you can download the majority of them, and they've translated them too. So it's very easy for employers to comply with this aspect of the law, and I'll have links below for some of the city and counties that have posted the new required posters. Fourth, employers should take a quick look at their policies and make sure that their handbook policies are updated to reflect the fact that some of their employees aren't going to be covered by the state paid sick leave, and it's going to be different for different employees if they work in the city of LA or city of San Diego, for example. And also, employers need to update their new hire packets to ensure that the new hire information on the notice to employee that's provided to all the new employees reflects the higher minimum wage that's applicable to those employees. And fifth, employers need to ensure that their company deals or actually complies with other requirements that these local ordinances are putting into place. For example, the County of Los Angeles, in the ordinance, it now, in addition to the higher minimum wage that went into effect July 1st, 2016 for larger employers, it's also requiring that employers, to the extent they have a tip pooling policy, that they disclose the tip pooling policy in writing to the employees, among other items. So it's very careful that employers review every aspect of the local laws that apply to them and ensure that they're complying with every detail of the law going forward to make sure that they are fully compliant. So just don't assume because you increase the minimum wage and you're tracking the paid sick leave, if that applies to you, a higher paid sick leave requirement, that your work is done. There are additional requirements that have been built into some of these laws, and it's very important to review it very carefully and make sure that every aspect of the law is complied with. So that's today's Friday's 5. I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me and ask any questions. And also let me know your thoughts if you like this video format or if you rather have the article posts that I do. It's been a while since I posted a video, but I thought I would do a quick video for today's Friday's 5. Enjoy the rest of your July. Thanks for watching.